Conference on this matter tomorrow.
A Queens woman bought the home of her dreams. The problem is the mortgage she was coached into signing was far out of her economic reach. Pacey Chang reports that her story could apply to many others.
Cleaning homes for a living, Yolanda Jaramillo never thought she would be able to buy her own home. But the Colombian native said the agents in this office of Coldwell banker Laffey Associates told her they could make it happen.
Barbara had asked what I did, and I said housekeeping. Then she said not to worry, that with my credit it was fine, that she would take care of all the paperwork.
Jaramillo says Barbara Armas Coronado, the vice president of the office seen here on the company website, and agent Jefferson Pazmino got her a loan for more than $800,000 to cover the cost of this Corona home. Jaramillo was told she couldn't live in the house because all the floors, including the basement and the garage, had to be rented out.
The realtors, Barbara Armas and Jefferson Pazmino, they said they would take care of paying the mortgage for the house and collecting the rent, but it wasn't like that.
6 months later, Jaramillo was slapped with a foreclosure notice because no mortgage payments were ever made. Pazmino, who no longer works for Laffey, told us over the phone that he did collect rent, but that he gave the money to Jaramillo, something she denies. And how did a cleaning lady who makes about $12,000 a year qualify for such a large loan? We asked the lending company.
She appeared excellent. She was self-employed. She had plenty of money. She had great credit.
Lend America's president says Laffey Associates sent him a certified letter from a CPA verifying Jaramillo's job as a freelance photographer and a photocopy of what appeared to be Jaramillo's business card. When we sought out Luis Calderon, the accountant who allegedly wrote this CPA letter, he was equally surprised.
It seems to me somebody has been stolen my letterhead or stationery supply from my office. And I never knew this person, and I never worked with this person, and I don't know who she is.
And at least one former employee of this office wasn't surprised. Julio Valdez says his fellow agents were encouraged to do whatever was necessary to close a deal. Valdez says the office targeted non-English speaking clients who were not always aware of their rights.
Forging signature, doctoring documents, cutting and pasting signature to using other documents.
Are you going to talk to us afterwards then?
We approached Vice President Barbara Armas Coronado to hear her side of the story not once but twice. The second time she drove away from us without answering questions. To date, we've only received an email response from Laffey. In the email, the company attorney says the managers did not participate in either transaction and have no knowledge of either matter, and that he's reviewed both company files and they appear to be without issue. But Queens District Attorney Richard Brown thinks differently. D.A. Brown says mortgage fraud has become all too common in Queens and is vowing to investigate these allegations.
And see if we can't help this victim and prevent any other victims from finding their way to this institution.
We'd like to emphasize that Coldwell Banker, the franchisor, says they aren't involved in the day-to-day operation of the franchise offices. As for Yolanda Jaramillo, her credit has been ruined, and she will likely file for bankruptcy. Pacey Chang, News Channel 4.
Coming up, who gets the boys? A judge chooses sides in Britney Spears' bitter custody battle.
Plus, why New York rolled out the red carpet for the president's daughter tonight.
Releasing from the Disney Vault.